Hey everybody, and thanks for watching Woodcrest Bonsai. Today I'm going to work on this ficus. And I have to admit, I don't even know what species this is. I got this tree from my friend who is liquidating her collection. And I just honestly don't even know what it is. So if you know, please let me know in the comments. And maybe I should, for some reason it's got some directional growth, so if we spin it this way you can see the leaves much better because it's been growing towards the sun like this. And that will happen with bonsai. Don't really want to dwell on that in this video, but say you have a tree against a wall on a pedestal, that tree is going to grow out against the wall. So you can see here, if we just look, if we bring it up like this, the leaves are all facing this direction. If we spin it around, they're all going the other way. Now I want, this is the front, do I want this is the front? Now I'm confused. We've got two very large cutbacks. We've got one right there. So if this is the front, that cutback is going to be pretty obvious. And then if this is the front, we have another cutback that's much older, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I like this as the front. So that's what's going to be. And the reason I'm working on this tree right now is to take cuttings. After I got it, I've done nothing to it and just let it grow. And the cuttings should be super easy to root because they're already rooting. This thing has multiple aerial roots coming off of just about everywhere. Here's some that have dried up. And this is why I use the straw to keep aerial roots wet before they hit the ground. Here's some that still have nice white growth. I don't really necessarily want this tree to be a banyan, so I will not promote those roots into the ground. But I am going to take quite a bit off. So we're going to start just by cleaning up the trunk. Anything that's growing against the grain and hiding the trunk, you want to remove. So those two go. Even though they're small, they could still be cuttings. And then get rid of this really small growth right here. And this one right here. And boy, look at all the small aerial roots coming off of here. I think I'm going to take this piece here and wire it like this to be the first main branch. And I am actually going to remove the entire rest of the first main branch, which will make a considerable number of cuttings. And if we do that, visually, it really doesn't detract that much. I'm looking at this tree and I'm thinking it would make a nice slanting style coming up into here. But ficus don't really grow like that. But boy, I sure am thinking of doing it. The other way would be to take it up to here as more of a informal upright, which is typically how ficus grow in nature. So do I do a slanting? And it can make a really nice little slanting trunk tree. Get rid of this guy poking at us so you can see a little better. So basically take all of this off and promote this guy. This is be the second main branch. We need some branches in here to fill in this space. But right now, you know, it's that kind of a thing where my decision-making process is really not finalized. So for now, I'm going to give myself the option of both. But I'm still going to remove the cuttings that I want, reduce it down, even these guys here that would have been the slanting trunk. See in here, I don't know if you can see it, but here we have an aerial root. Get that guy out of the way. We have an aerial root starting right on the cutting. So they should root like crazy. And why are that guy like that? Check out this aerial root here. It's trying to be a banyan. See, I'm really thinking now that I've cut it way back like that, it needs to be in formal upright. So I've got to keep this here, and this will just, instead of being the leader of the slanting trunk, this will be a main branch. Now I have another branch right here, so which are we going to do? If this is the second main branch, it'll be a shorter tree. If this is the second main branch, then we have a whole bunch of space in between, and the tree is going to be considerably taller. And it's one of those things that, once again, right now, my main focus is just taking the cuttings. So I will monitor its growth and see what happens, and then I'll make my decision a little bit later. And even though this is going to be first main branch, I'm still going to reduce some of it to some of those tiny little pieces that I just cut off. I still may stick them as cuttings because, hey, why not, right? So there we go. You know, I would take these guys off if I wanted this to be a pad, because these are growing too high. But right now I'm going to leave that. I've got this guy here shooting back as a back branch. So that's really all I wanted to do with this tree, was to take the cuttings. I do think it has the potential to just really develop beautifully. And I don't want it to be a banyan, so I'm going to take off some of these aerial roots. Now I may take the cuttings. So my plan with the cuttings is to let a considerable number of them grow really large. And so I'll have bigger trees. And some of those could very easily become banyans as they mature and as I develop them into bonsai. But this guy I think I'm going to leave like that. I don't know if you can see it, but another interesting part of this tree is it has a white pot. And of course it's dirty, dirty, dirty. And I mean, if I cleaned it up constantly, every time it rained it would just get dirty again. But the white pot is rather interesting. So I'm going to take the cuttings off camera. I mean, taking cuttings, I've showed you taking cuttings numerous times. It's pretty much all the same. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up if you know what this tree is. And once again, I'll give you the largest leaves. So there's the leaves of this tree. Don't really quite know what it is. Leave a comment if you do know. Like and subscribe, and when you subscribe and hit the notification bell, every time I work on this tree, you'll be notified and you can watch it develop even further. My vision for this tree is that it's going to be a little bit taller than it is now, but not that much. And ficus typically grow wider, so have a wider canopy like this, but not that high, and then out, you know, to here. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.